They were like, yes, we made 8 cents on that ad. High five each other.
Hello, friends. Welcome to User Friendly. My name is Roberto Hoyos. I'm here with...
My name is Erfon Elijah. Let me tell you a story.
I told you not to take so long.
And what are we here to do, dude?
Well, today, User Friendly is a podcast.
It is a podcast, that's true.
And we cover technology and geeky culture stuff and just whatever we think is...
And our favorite stuff on the internet.
Worth talking about. Today we have beer.
Clink!
No copyright to any other podcast.
I'm not sure what podcast you'd be referring to.
Okay.
This week's episode is sponsored by Netflix.
So, how are you?
I'm well. I've been really busy. What about you?
Good.
Sewing a lot? Are you doing a lot of sewing?
It's been a really crazy week. I've been doing a lot of orders for events coming up that I'm not going to be at. So it's kind of cool. It's going to be like Throwboy doing pillows for stuff that Throwboy is not out, which is good because I can't travel as much. Like last year we traveled like a crazy amount.
I love traveling, I really do, but I'm thinking about us doing Comic-Con and some of the other cons, and I'm just like, man, it's so much work.
Yeah.
It really is kind of nice just to not go.
Yeah, seriously.
And just make all of our money on the internet.
So I'm doing some stuff for some other conventions and stuff like that. South by Southwest and a few other places.
I really want to go to South by Southwest this year, but you're not going. So.
I don't want to go as much. You really do want to go?
I really want to go badly.
Why?
Yeah. We had such a good time last year. I got to meet the Bachelor at that burger what was that? A burger truck?
Yeah.
Which was so
random. That was
random.
a good burger truck.
That was a good burger truck. And it was so random turning around and having that freaking Bachelor behind me. From the show The Bachelor, not some single guy. I don't know, I just had a good time, dude. I met an old school pal that I used to go to junior high with, and he turned out to be the iTunes podcast manager.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so we're in contact now.
His roommate.
Yeah, and he was with this guy I know. He may have heard of. His name's Chris Hardwick, and it was just random, and we had a great time. We danced with Leo Laporte.
It was a lot of just like event after event after event.
Yeah, it was. And unlike our cons that we do, it was just us having fun with people. It's like we would just run around and hang out with people and go to parties.
Yeah, that's true. It is fun. Maybe I'll go next year.
Do you remember when we were at that party? It was the Wine Library TV party.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's us. It's like, there's Kevin Rose over there partying with his friends. It was just all these people from the world of tech. All in one room, all drinking free wine and dancing. That was an awesome time.
His dream come true
and
for a tech person.
Yeah, that's right. And then we had to take a bus home. It was great. Yeah. Right. And then we ended up hanging out with Molly Wood from The Buzz Report on CNET and Brian Tong from CNET. It was just random fun. Everyone wanted to be our friend.
How come you're not looking to go?
I don't go by yourself. Well, I don't want to go by myself. Yeah,
okay.
and I don't really know anyone that's going. And plus, we stayed with a friend of mine who lived down there. I don't know if he actually lives there anymore. So and dude, it's expensive. It's like $350 just to fly down there.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if I have to rent a hotel. But the big thing is it's just so much easier when you go with somebody that you know, because I don't really know anyone else there. So in any case,
we could drive there.
Yeah. How long do you think it would take us to drive to Austin? We drove to Phoenix together for Phoenix Comic-Con, and it took us 29 hours.
Yeah, it was stupid.
And we pulled over for like 2 hours to sleep in the parking lot. It was terrible.
It was just dumb. That's what
I will never do that again. I love the drive, but 29 hours in a car is way too long. Like, imagine yourself driving and you're like, oh, this sucks. But usually by the end of the day, you're done. And for us, you pull over for 2 hours to sleep, and then you have to wake up and do it all over again.
Yeah. At least we had a car when we were there. We didn't even use.
That we didn't even use because everywhere was close by. Yeah. Anyway, we've got a really mixed show today. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite websites and a cool game. But first, you pulled up.
I rolled up.
You rode up, and I was like, damn. Because you were in a brand new car.
Yeah.
Like a brand new car. Not a new car that's new to him. Like just built by an Italian new car. So you bought a Fiat.
It was built in Mexico, I think.
Oh, was it? So it was an Italian car built in Mexico.
Italian car built in Mexico, but sold in the U.S.
But sold in the U.S. So as you guys know, Fiats just became available for sale in the U.S. like a year ago.
Right. They So yeah, I bought a Fiat 500, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's just became available this year in the States, and I've been looking at it, and I've been trying to get a new car because my car was so crappy and unreliable.
You had an old Ford Escort?
I had an old Ford Escort and had it since 2001 when I first moved to LA. I bought a car and I drove.
Oh, dude! Wow, you have had that car a long time.
I had it for a really long. I've never actually owned any new car ever. So
I haven't either.
Yeah, and so I was like, maybe I should just do it. I can afford to do it. So why not?
Slinging those pillows. He's like, I need to buy me a new car.
That's not what I meant.
You better keep buying those pillows.
So, anyways, yeah.
So wait, so your car starts to die,
Yeah.
and what makes you think instead of buying? My thought process would be I want to buy a used car because my used car is dying.
Mm-hmm.
Your process is I want to go out and buy a brand new car. Why did you decide to buy a brand new car?
I don't know, man. Like I just was.
Were you just like I don't want to have any problems with this?
Pretty much, because after thinking about it for a long time, I was just like, I actually love old cars. More than anything, that's my favorite thing. Is like I love old cars, and I have never really owned an old car, like a cool old car. So after just thinking about it, I was like, yeah, but if I do that, then I'm probably just gonna throw money into that forever.
And you would have too. You know? I've owned old cars,
or like get an old car that's really cool, but it's like a fixer upper. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, you know what? Just knowing myself, I'm like, just get something where you're for sure not gonna have to worry about it. You can have a warranty on it.
How long is the warranty?
100,000 miles.
Oh wow! And how many years? 5 or
4?
4. That's actually a really long time.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I think it makes more sense just to jump all in and just do it like that.
Okay, but why Fiat? Like why not like a Subaru?
So that's another thing is like I like old cars and I'm really picky about like what I want because especially since I've never had a car that I actually enjoyed to have, right? And I don't know, when I was looking around, I was looking at the Mini and I was looking at small cars first of all. So I was looking at the Mini.
I like the Minis.
Yeah, and then I was looking at some of the Ford stuff because they have cool tech in them, and so I was like looking at that. But then
did you look at the new Ford Escorts?
Yeah.
Those are actually really cool.
I just hate the bodies of a lot of new cars. Mm-hmm. So, and the Mini was like the only exception. But then I was also like, yeah, but everybody freaking has a Mini. Like I see them so much now, and that's another thing where I don't like. Yeah. So I'm like a weird picky person. I'm like, I don't like it because people have it. I don't like it because it looks new. I don't like, But then I'm like, well, the Fiat looks kind of old and it's like kind of rare. So I'm like, why don't you just get that?
And you'll literally be the only guy that owns one because I only see girls driving them.
So I like it a lot. It reminds me of sort of like it has the old body style.
Yeah.
But it also has like kind of a new look to it, and
so you went for a Fiat because you're like, I like the way these look.
Yeah, and because I liked what it had to offer, and because it was small.
Gotcha. And you've had it since Sunday?
Since Sunday.
And what's your favorite thing about it so far?
I don't know. I think I like the. I just like the way it handles compared to my car. Like my car's a piece of crap, so.
Dude, that's amazing. Like I have an old car too. In fact, our cars were probably the same year. What was yours? Like a 90 something?
99.
Yeah, mine's a 97. And my car has been like 8 accidents. It's like falling apart. It's been stolen, and the guys that stole it did everything but poop in it. It was totally trashed. When it's that old, it's like you don't fix it. So I'm rolling around this old 97 Accord, and I'm just like, man, someday I would love to have a new car, like a brand new car. I think I would probably buy like a Camaro, like a new Camaro, or like a brand new Mustang or something. I really like those. But I love old cars too. I actually used to own a 1970 Firebird. And it was really cool. It looked like a really old Camaro.
That's awesome.
It was cool, and people loved it, and it had like these iridescent, it was like dark blue, had these iridescent racing stripes on it, so as it drove down the road, they would change color depending on what angle you were looking at. That was the biggest money pit I've ever owned.
Yeah,
things like always break.
It has a lot of personality, but things are always going to break on it.
Totally.
It doesn't drive that well either most of the time.
No, it didn't. But it was really powerful. Like I could be going 60 miles an hour down the road and floor it, and it would peel out.
Jeez.
So it had a ton of power. But like things that you would never think would break would start to break. Like the windshield wiper motors broke. And you can't buy a windshield wiper motor for a 1975 bird. You have to go to a junkyard with your freaking toolbox,
and go
pull one out of an old car, and then go replace it. And I'll never forget. I was installing this thing on my car after I had purchased it. And there was like a spider sack in it. You know, it was like old and covered in spider webs, and I just paid like $200 for it. And I'm like, dude, who knows how long this thing's gonna last? So I think you made a good choice.
Well, let's cut right here, and we'll go to the footage that we took earlier of the Fiat.
Yeah, let's take a look at Roberto's brand new whip. Oh.
Well, welcome to my new car. So yeah, this is the new Fiat 500. That is a gauge that you're zooming in on.
Yeah, I really like it. It's like part mini, part Knight Rider.
This is the miles per hour, and then the RPM inside, and then you get most of your stuff is all right there.
Right.
Time and everything. But it has some cool tech in this car, so I wanted to show off that side of it. This is just the standard radio stereo dash, which is pretty simple actually, but every one of the Fiat models comes equipped with a USB and auxiliary jack in the glove compartment.
That's cool.
So here's just a regular USB for an iPhone. So I'm hooking up my iPhone, and
then you can stream all that audio to the radio.
So you can play anything off the iPod or any app that has audio. So if you're doing Pandora, you can do that.
That's cool.
And you can skip through the with the controls on the dash.
Dude, I love that you have a freaking OG. Is that version 1?
No, that's version 4.
That's an OG iPod in here.
Oh, so another
Can you actually use this?
Yeah, for my car. Another tip actually about the iPod is if it's formatted, I think maybe new ones might not do this, but it has to be formatted for PC for you to be able to use it in the Fiat.
Oh, okay.
So, but the iPhone doesn't. So the iPhone, let's see. So it's pretty easy, but you can control also through the back of the car, like right here.
Oh, like on like little paddle back there?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
So
it's like magic.
And you can turn up the volume.
What? Roberto.
So another thing you can do is you can do voice commands. So on the steering wheel here, you can do stuff like this. So
say a command.
Play anything.
Nice, it worked.
And you can do things like, I don't know, you can answer phone calls if you have it hooked up to Bluetooth.
Oh, really? So it has Bluetooth installed?
Yeah. Shuffle off.
Shuffle off.
And then it takes it off. I've only learned a few. I'm still learning how to do the rest of the commands. But yeah, I've answered phone calls through my phone. I just don't like to keep the Bluetooth on all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are just some of the kind of cool little fun features of the Fiat.
Dude, that car is so great.
Thanks.
You got to take me for a ride in it.
Yeah, I will.
I think my favorite part is the little speedometer area. Mm-hmm. I really like how that's laid out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's sort of mini-ish.
Cool.
Mini-esque.
Yeah, it is very mini-esque. Well, hey, I don't want the whole show to be just about you. Let's move on.
Go on.
I want to talk about me for a moment. This isn't quite as exciting, but I was trying to think of some cool websites that I really love. Things that we love on the internet is a big part of this show, and two immediately came to mind. Two websites that I go to all the time. You probably have heard of the first one. But before I tell you about it, let me tell you about my obsession.
Okay.
Actually, I have two things I'm obsessed with: cats and animated GIFs. And when you show me a GIF that's about animated cats, my heart goes flutter, flutter. I really love those a lot. So I would always see animated GIFs on the internet, right? And I would always be like, dude, how do people find these? If you like animated GIFs, one of my favorite sites to visit, that I visit every night before I go to bed, reddit.com/r/GIFS. Now, some of you probably have already visited Reddit a lot, but the great thing about Reddit is it lets you save things that you like if it's posted on Reddit. So,
Like a bookmark.
yeah, it's like a bookmark, and you can go in and view all your saved bookmarks.
Yeah.
And so I have I'd say probably 200 to 300, maybe even 400 GIFs saved. You know what's weird? Do you like GIFs?
Sometimes. Yeah,
Really? So
yeah.
you're like, oh, that's a hoot, I guess. Ha ha ha.
It has to
and
be
then you
funny.
move
It can't
on.
just be a GIF.
There's something about GIFs. I almost kind of think they're little pieces of animated art because like you'll see a photo and it might be cool, and you'll see like a TV show and it might be cool, but what a GIF will put a little part of that show on a loop, right? So someone will make a funny facial expression. I mean, you might watch the show and you totally miss it, and then with a GIF, it just keeps looping it through, and it might even be slower than it originally was. So it's like you get to see something that you never even knew was there. It's kind of like when you drive somewhere all the time and then you go on a walk and you're like, whoa, I didn't know all this stuff was here. You start seeing all these things. That's what I love about GIFs. I really consider them to be artwork. So if you like GIFs too, reddit.com/r/GIFs, and there's a ton of hilarious ones, ton of great cat ones too. On that same note.
Do you have to actually search, or you just go down?
No, you just go to that GIFs page, and have you used Reddit very much?
Not really. Oh, but you search in there?
You don't even have to search. You just browse.
But can you?
You can search, yeah. And but it's just a one through however many, 1,000 GIFs just lined up, and people vote on their favorite ones.
You don't really go through Tumblr very much, right?
I use Tumblr a lot.
Do
But
you actually follow and go through it, or do you just post to it?
I do follow people, and I do go through it. My problem is I don't go through it all the time because I have different Tumblr accounts.
Yeah.
Do you have different Tumblr accounts?
I do, but I really only go into the Throwboy the most.
Okay.
And the thing about that, the reason I brought it up is because on the Throwboy one, I follow whoever follows Throwboy, and then I have like the craziest stuff come through. So that's why I'm like, well, I see it all the time, like that's why I don't usually go seek it, because whenever I go through my feed, I see it anyway.
Tumblr is actually a great source for that stuff too, because it's so viral. Like if people find things they like, they can share it as easily as they can on Reddit. Mm-hmm. So I do find stuff that way too, but I never post to Reddit. I only ever just read on Reddit.
Okay.
But along those same lines, I also love memes. And quickmeme.com is one of my favorite sites that I go to every day. And there's like a million different kinds of memes, and I didn't even realize this. And I think my favorite part of Quick Meme is, so you start off with a meme, right? Let's say what's a really popular meme that you know of?
Popular, or just the one that came to mind was that Little Mermaid meme.
Okay, I don't know that one, but I think I've seen a couple of them. But my favorite part of not Reddit, but Quick Meme is that somebody will create a meme, and people will start building on it, because Quick Meme lets you really easily build memes on top of
Oh, they let you make it.
They let you make memes, yeah.
I thought it was just like that's where you go to see them.
No, it is where you go to see them, and people actually vote on them here too, and you don't even have to have an account to vote. You just click a button and it votes.
That's cool.
But then it's like, hey, what meme do you want to build? And you tell it, and then it brings up the image, and then you can put the text in, and then you can put like the text on the bottom. So that's one of the reasons why.
That makes it much cooler.
It is, yeah. Rather
At first,
than
I
just
thought it
showing
was
memes.
just a big deposit of memes or something.
It is. It's both. So it's a place where people look at memes, but it's also a place where you can really easily create memes without Photoshop, without anything.
That's a really good idea. Whoever thought of that.
It is a good idea, right?
It's so simple. Like you don't have to have like special fonts. Like all the same font, all the same whatever.
Totally. And you can actually adjust the fonts and adjust like how they look and stuff. And then there's a community of people who vote on this stuff, and it rises up to they have like most popular section and stuff. But I think my favorite part about the meme is that it's so interesting to watch, because like you'll find a meme will become viral, right? Like a bunch of people will start posting on it, and then it will kind of cool off, and then all of a sudden somebody will introduce like the same meme, except it's slightly different. Like there's this one called Scumbag something kid. And it's like some dude that everybody knows who's always just like being a total idiot, you know, like being a total scumbag. Like he eats all your cereal and tells you to quit bitching about it. And then they'll take that meme and it'll totally change into something that's just like almost the same but slightly different. And then a whole bunch of people start posting on that one again. So it's like you see these memes like go from one version to another version to another version. And if you're reading it for long enough, all of a sudden you have these memes that no one else would probably get, but you've been following the site for so long, like you get all the different references.
Yeah.
So it makes it even funnier.
That's cool.
Like this freaking Smirnoff thing. I just want to show one. This Smirnoff bottle that's wearing the cap. And it says, "Trust me, you know how to dance."
I don't get that one.
You see, because like there's a meme where that dude who's always like being a jerk, like it's called Scumbag Kid, I think, or Scumbag Roommate. He's wearing this hat like off to the side. So they took the hat and they started putting it on different characters.
Okay.
Anyway, my two favorite sites, quickmeme.com, reddit.com/r/GIFS. Do you want to add to that list any favorite sites that you have?
You know what? You like gifs.
I love gifs.
And it made me think of this site that I didn't really think was that cool for a while, but it's basically like Daily Booth, but instead of taking pictures, just regular still frame, you take gifs, and it's called Gifyo.
What?
gifyo.com.
Let's check this out.
And the reason I wasn't like too crazy about it is because they legit jacked everything about Daily Booth.
You showed me this.
But it is interesting if you're interested in if you like gifs and stuff. It's kind of a cool, I don't know, sort of like extension or something of
it's kind of like
Daily
an evolution.
Booth. Yeah.
So basically, instead of taking one image, you make a GIF of yourself.
Yeah, it will do like a very quick amount of recording time, and then it will speed it up, and you can slow it down, speed it up.
Dude, wow, they've got a live feed.
You can, yeah, it's exactly like Daily Booth. Like so,
just like Daily Booth.
If John, if my friend out there is watching, who created Daily Booth, probably hates me for even mentioning it, but yeah, I just mentioned it because you like gifs, but yeah.
But nobody's commenting on any of these.
Oh no, I mean that's just because that's the live feed. But no, I've seen people really like people use it a lot now, and I don't know. I don't really know that much about it, but if you want to check it out, it's gifyo.com.
These are all tweens. I think 80% of the audience on this site does not have pubes. Actually, it's probably 100%. It's probably like teens and then really old perv dudes who are like, "Hey, I'm cool. I'm gonna make a GIF." Do you remember?
Shirt off.
Shirt off. Do you guys remember on Daily Booth there was a really old guy named like Uncle Pete?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? You do know what I'm talking about. So dailybooth.com is this site where you post a picture of yourself daily. Other people would post or comment about your photo, right? And it's generally a young audience, very young. And there was this old guy who looked like he had seen several wars in his lifetime. And definitely far too many winters. And he would post, and he had like gray hair, right? Like he's old, like probably like in his 50s, maybe even 60s. Mm-hmm. And he would write, like most people are like, "Hey, look at me in my cute outfit. Isn't it ugly? Ha ha ha," looking for attention. And he'd post a picture of himself with his coffee mug. And he would write this freaking essay, like this long, about something totally random in his life. Uh-huh. And he would do it all the time. You're dying of laughter. You know exactly what, and his name was Uncle Pete. And he used to like comment on my stuff. And I was like, it's awesome that he's...
Oh, he would comment on your stuff?
Oh, dude, all the time, yeah. And I was like, it's awesome that Uncle Pete's here in this community.
I think you had the worst experience ever on
with Daily Booth?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, dude, I wasn't a featured user.
So
I had like 6 followers, and one of them was Uncle Pete.
He never followed me.
He didn't?
No.
Maybe he was
Maybe
only
he
in...
did.
Maybe he was only into the dudes. I don't know. Anyway, Uncle Pete, I was gonna say if you're watching, there's probably a good chance you are watching. Yeah, he's probably on Gifyo too. And there's just like a thing of him like drinking his coffee, taking his shirt off.
I know about Gifyo.
You know about Gifyo?
Yeah, I use it.
Yeah, she uses
Straight
that.
Get out. Dude, I gotta say, I mean, this is obviously copying the design of Daily Booth.
Oh, everything about it.
But it's a great idea. Like the whole GIF thing is a great idea because people love GIFs.
It's just it's capitalizing on the fact that it's popular now. That's
Totally
really popular now.
It totally
but
is.
But the rest of the idea is the same. Even the layout's the same, you know.
The layout, yeah, is obviously stealing
Yeah.
from.
Can I talk about why it's cool?
Huh?
Can I please come talk about why it's
Yeah,
cool?
come talk about why it's cool.
Oh my god.
Come sit on the couch of glory. Come sit right in the middle.
Under the mic.
This is Skyler, guys.
Hi. Okay, I don't have it up. I'm playing Dead Island right now.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
And he's got it right here. Okay, so basically, yes, the design is pretty similar to Daily Booth. I have to agree on that part. But the reason it's awesome is because you can comment GIFs on people's GIFs. So when you write,
That
yes,
sounds a little
I
familiar.
know, picture comments, GIF comments, but it's 10 times better than a picture comment because
Dude, what's your account name?
Skyler says 2 A's. When you write your comment, you do the GIF, and it's like so much funnier because the other day this kid's like, I hate when people spell "you're" wrong, and I was like, commented, oh my god, you're so right, Y-O-U-R, and I made a GIF of me going like, and it made it like so much funnier because
I do like
you get
animated
the
facial
motions
expressions.
instead of just like a picture of you going like, it's you going like and it's like so much funnier. So I think it's awesome because I just like GIFs.
I didn't know you took that.
Stop tickling me, Skyler. You stop. You stop. You stop.
So like, it's a great. I think it's a really good website. Yeah, the design is quite similar, but and a lot of the users currently
What?
are pretty dumb.
What was that I just saw? How
What?
old is this guy? He's 26. Dude, look
He's
at.
from Daily Booth.
He is? Look at this one.
Yeah, I know. Aren't they fun?
I demand a lion pillow. Okay.
I know he's asking for a pillow.
Look what this guy is doing. That's not appropriate for a site used by people with no pubes. He's like, give me those boobies.
Oh my god! I'm gonna tell him he's on there because he's from.
You know him?
Yes, I
Dude,
know him.
what else could that be? He thinks he's being a lion, but a lion doesn't do this.
Yeah.
Like he's articulating his fingers. Like a lion might go rar, right? But he's like completing the squeeze action.
I'm gonna show him.
That's probably how he looks when he grabs boobs too. Look how angry he is.
Shut up.
He's so aggressive with them.
Oh my god, I know
Calm
him.
down. What's his name?
His name's.
What's his
Joseph.
first and last name and his address?
Social Security.
And his social
I
security
just
number.
want to say now that the users currently, I don't know how much bigger it's gonna get. I kind of recently found out about it, and you know, I have like 21 followers, whatever, and I have like no gifts. They're like super cool, super nice. Watch the live feed, you'll see
Dude, I'm totally gonna sign up
like
for this.
70% young girls biting their lips. See that way too
Really?
much and being
Oh,
like,
dude.
oh, like look at
Seriously,
me. So
hold
you
on.
could probably watch the live feed for like 2 minutes and you'll see like at least 4 of those gifs.
Live feed.
And then like guys kind of doing the same thing and being like cute, like question mark, and you're just like, oh my god.
Follow.
Guys
Like,
with their shirts off.
girls like jiggling their boobs, and a lot of girls just like doing this with their hair.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell
Doing
no!
this with their-
And then like a lot of like girls that look like they use Tumblr, I think, use it too, and they do a lot of gifs where they're like act like they didn't realize that they pushed the button. Like we'll be like looking in the distance and then like turn around and be like, oh, like, and like, just so they can like, it looks so Tumblr.
Oh my gosh, this kid's hairdo is a mix of Justin Bieber and Donald Trump. Look at his hairdo. I don't even
See,
know
look,
where it
and you
starts.
would tell him that, and then you would like do like copy
I
it.
go.
Exactly, and it's so fun. It's so easy
I'm
to make fun of
totally
people.
This kid's 13.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of like little kids like that being like dirty
Wow.
birdies. See, look. those-
Oh, dude, let's see what this girl's doing. She's not doing anything dirty.
No.
She's putting on lipstick. She is. She's 19. Wow, she looks a lot younger than that.
Non-stop putting on lipstick. Forever and ever. And sometimes one thing I don't like is it's really it doesn't work a lot of the time. Like, I'll have to retake a GIF for a comment like 17 times before it works, and even then sometimes it's like glitchy and it will only show like the first second, so it will be like you doing like this over and over again when the whole GIF was like this.
Yeah,
it does that all the time. Like that, it's really shoddy sometimes. It's just like, see, like that.
Dude, this guy. Look.
Oh no!
Hey.
Did it spill?
Party foul. Party foul.
Party foul.
Did it spill?
Oh, it's on your tights. Sorry about that. Yeah, it spilled.
Yeah, I always.
I spilled my beer. I spilled my beer.
He spilled his beer on me.
At least your foot absorbed some of it.
Yeah, my shoe.
Sorry about that.
Not okay.
Thank you.
You heard.
She has like a sixth sense. She's like, spill. There's been a spill.
Oh, that looks like I'm like all muddy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Dude, actually, it's like I almost got it all already. Look at that.
Yeah, look, you did it. Great job.
Your tights like totally don't absorb very well.
I mean, I know they absorb very well.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
a bummer.
soaked all in there. Look at
Let's just do
my
this.
computer
We'll
looks
just do
really
a cut
little.
to death.
Oh, it's fine. We're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Gonna keep the party foul.
So
Everyone will know. So, anyways, I just came in here to say Gifyo is awesome. I use it, so I know a little bit more about it than these two. I just wanted to say
I'm gonna be
a cool
I'm gonna
thing.
be a user really
Do
soon.
it. Follow me. I'll follow you, and we'll gift to each other
show
all the
this
time.
guy. Look at this dude. Look at him. Look what he's doing. His face is so bland, but he keeps doing that head thing. And his caption says, "My name AJ, 18 years old, don't smoke or drink, virgin and proud of it. I have a thing for white girls. I'm addicted, LOL. I love you, ladies."
Are you making that up?
I'm dead serious. That is what his thing says.
His bio, you mean?
That's what his bio
Oh, I
says.
thought he meant his like just his picture.
No, it's right there. He likes white girls.
Oh my god, I should comment.
You should holler at him.
Okay, what's this? Yeah, what's
Hey,
this?
boo.
Oh, I can't right now because I'm playing Dead Island.
All right.
And I'm like holding my computer, acting like I'm seeing what y'all are seeing, but playing Dead Island. If anybody plays this, I'm to the part where you just got told to go back.
Show hijack.
Show hijack.
What?
Another berry.
That's like a podcast photobomb.
Well,
All right, let's move on to
we're
our
gonna
last
move on,
topic
yeah.
before this show gets any worse.
So put that on. Okay, so new topic. So I just discovered this game from my friend, and it's really awesome. Basically, it's from the makers of. It's from the people from OMG Pop. Do you remember OMG Pop?
Why does that sound so familiar to me?
They were a Flash game website. They're still around.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yep.
So they finally, I guess they've been releasing iPhone or mobile games for a while, but according to my friend, he was like, this is their first good game. And it's actually really good. It's they took their popular Draw My Thing game, which is Pictionary on the computer, where you draw basically with your mouse, and people guess.
Dude, I'm sorry. I have to close this. This guy, keep looking up. This guy goes, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, okay.
But now it's an iPhone game, so you draw on the screen, and it's turn-based. So basically, how it works is, I'll show you. So these are the people that are waiting to play. So let's,
Okay. And these are all the people that you're playing with?
that I'm playing with right now.
Damn, dude, you're playing a lot of people.
There's not that many people using it yet, but let's see this one. Hopefully it works. So when you are playing somebody, what it does is it plays back a video of them drawing it, and you have to guess while they're drawing it. So it's the same as like almost like real time, basically.
So you kind of have to be playing at the same time?
No, you don't. That's
Oh.
the thing. It's like
Oh, you're
it's
recording
a video.
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
right.
tap to watch. It's actually a video playback of them doing the drawing. So I'm watching my sister's. She drew whatever. I don't know what it is yet because I have to guess. They give you letters at the bottom so that you can kind of guess what it might be. And I don't know why she's not doing anything. Maybe she's. Oh. Maybe she. I don't know why I did that. Hold on. Let's do it again. I've noticed some glitches in this app. Maybe she skipped her turn. Okay, let's do a new one. Is it gonna make me? Okay, so it shows the person drawing it, and then while they're drawing it, you have to guess. So,
Pac-Man.
Oops.
That was really easy.
Oops.
I just get a spell right. That's actually pretty good.
See, so like when I first played it, I was like, this is okay, but it's not that cool. And then it just got more and more fun. Like the stuff that they make you draw, they make you draw the most random.
So
stuff.
they tell you what you need to draw,
right,
and then you have to
and
guess.
you can earn coins for how many for what you decide to draw. So like the first one on the screen here, apple, horse, or spinach. So I'm probably going to choose horse because I don't think I could draw spinach, but I could obviously draw apple really easily.
Right.
But you earn more coins if you get the higher one. So let's see. It's a lot easier than it looks to draw on the screen, but maybe
Dude, it has like different colors
I'm just not
and like
that very good of a drawer.
It's actually pretty good so far.
So anyways, you can connect this to your Facebook account.
It's a dog. It's a dog. It's a
I'll
Chinese dog.
put a saddle on it. Oh dang.
It's a unicorn.
There's no horn.
Are you sure? That looks like a horn.
There, that's good enough.
That's actually pretty good.
I don't know why it said that. But anyway, yeah, you can play your friends that are on Facebook, or you can just tell people your username if you want to create a username. But I didn't even create a username, and there's already a bunch of people I know that are playing it. It's called Draw Something, which is on the app.
Dude, that looks really fun.
Yeah, it's actually super fun. Like, it's funny how people get really creative with their drawings. Like, I don't know what this is going to be. Let's see if we can guess.
It looks like a
Angel?
looks...
Oh. Did I draw that? Oh, yeah, I'm watching... Oh, Skyler drew this.
Oh, and you're... Wait, so are you watching somebody else?
I'm watching someone else guess. But I have no idea what this is. Do you remember what you drew? Oh, she has her headphones on.
Dance.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, it's dance.
Oh, the two people.
She wrote Spidey.
I gave my phone to Skyler to play my turn, so I have no idea what this is supposed to be.
It's actually pretty good.
Is it the dance one?
Yeah. Well, now I can tell. But yeah, so this is really fun. It's free. I think there's a paid version, but this one has ads. So you guys should check it out. It's fun. And I'm Throwboy on there if you want to play me. So.
And I'll be at Erfon once I sign up.
Yeah, you should do it, dude.
I think I will. That actually looks awesome. It's unlike any game I've ever seen.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, it's like normally it's like you're playing Scrabble or you're playing something. It's
Yeah.
like you don't actually ever get to draw anything.
Yeah, it's really clever because, I mean, there's been, drawing type of apps or, like, doodle apps. But, like, I loved the one on the computer. I was addicted to that one because it was fun because on the computer version, you would draw with your mouse. So everyone was sort of on the same plane because it was still hard to draw, with the mouse. But then there was a chat room, so everybody had to guess while the drawing was going. So whoever got it first got the points.
Well, how did you draw? Did you do it on your trackpad?
Yeah, or with the mouse.
Or you did it with the mouse?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'd be hard.
Yeah, I mean, I had a trackpad, but like, it was really fun. That site still is around, but I felt like it was more popular like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But OMG Pop, their version is Draw My Thing. This one's Draw Something. So.
Especially because Apple's trying to kill Flash.
Yeah,
Who
totally.
knows how much longer it'll be around.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna happen or how that's gonna work because that site was 100% Flash.
Really?
Yeah.
And I don't know if they can do games like that in HTML5.
I have no idea.
Like, there's certain things that Flash did really well. Like, that would be something that...
Yeah,
a little bit.
totally.
Cool. Well, hey, that's it this is episode 6.
Episode 6, user friendly.
Wow, we're already at episode 6. Dude, in 4 episodes, we're going to be at episode 10.
Yup.
We should do something crazy.
Like an episode.
Like an episode of User Friendly. Well, hey, guys, thanks for watching. Userfriendlyshow.com is live. We're posting our episodes there. Mm-hmm. So you can always go there to find our newest episodes.
You can follow us because it's a Tumblr.
That's right. You can follow us because it's a Tumblr.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on iTunes because we put everything in there too.
Yes, that's true. That's actually the easiest way to stay current with our show because it comes out first. As soon as we upload it, within hours, it's available on iTunes.
But if we want to know where to find you, where we could go.
Well, if you want to keep track of me, you could either put a GPS device on my car, or it would be much easier just to follow me on Twitter. It's just at Erfon, which is ERF like Frank I also am the owner of Might Tees, the Seattle indie clothing brand. And if you're interested in any things that we're doing, go to mightees.com or follow us on Twitter, and that's just at MIGHTTEES. And what if they wanted to learn more about your sewing skills and pillow empire?
Well, you can go to throwboy.com to get all of your geeky pillows. And I'm just ROBERTOHOYOS, Roberto Hoyos on Twitter. And Throwboy, at Throwboy on Twitter if you want to follow us there too. So that's about it.
Fantastic. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.
Keep making those gifs.